Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Roman Wolf Gaming, and don't I have a treat for you guys. For today's video, we are finishing off with the Flash build. This thing is just riddled with attack power, and not to mention, it has a lot of excellence to it, and I think you guys are going to fall in love with it. Not only are you going to have that trusty thunder attack, but you're also going to have a little bit of speed to help back you up, so stay tuned and watch out. You guys are going to like it. Okay, everybody, we have to stop what we're doing. We have to give a major shout out to Overton Green 527 with his $5 bomber. He says, I've been meaning to donate, but just figured out today how to do it. Man, getting old is brutal. LOL. Keep up the great work. I look forward to your build crafting. You have a great talent for making easily watchable and rewatchable content. I'm currently disabled waiting for back surgery, and your content and this game has given me so much joy the past few months. I am super happy to hear that, and it's comments like this that help me keep going. I'm glad my videos mean something to you, and I'm glad Black Myth Wukong means something to you too. Also, this community is one of the greatest, and I'm glad to have you a part of it. Thank you so much for all the kind words. Everyone, let's get some major W's down in the comment section for Overton Green 527. We love you, brother, and welcome to the community. And speaking of shout outs, I had to give you guys a shout out. We're at 4,852 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you. Like, literally, please keep doing what you're doing. You guys are the absolute goats for that. We are on the road to 10,000 subs, and every little bit counts, and I appreciate all the love and contributions that you guys have been giving to the channel. Please keep it up. Also want to take a moment here that there are two ways for you to get shouted out in the next video. One is by donating, which is not required, but it is greatly appreciated. And the other, if you buy anything from Bucked Up, please list it down in the comment section down below, and I will give you a shout out in the next video. And if you can't donate, that's perfectly fine. Liking and subscribing to the channel does more for me than you realize, and please don't forget to hit that alert button. Which reminds me, don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more, as well as leave comments down below. And if you have no idea what you want to comment, just give yourself a shout out. You guys earned it. Okay, with all that said and without further ado, let's go ahead and hop into the video. Everyone be safe. I'll catch you guys in the outro. Hey everybody, welcome back. It is great to hear from you, and today we are finishing off the Flash build. Now, again, I never say goodbyes. I just say see you later. This thing hits like an absolute small tank, and you guys are going to find out right now. So let's go ahead and dive into it. So, we are going with the Storm Flash Long Staff. Not only does it have a healthy 140 attack power, but it also has a 9% critical hit chance, which definitely comes in handy. And it draws thunder while charging and inflicts thunder damage with every staff attack in shock state. And it also applies shock state to your opponents that lowers their damage reduction. Now, we are also going to be hanging out with the Weaver's Needle, slightly increases critical hit chance and critical damage. We are going with the Centipede Guai again, slightly increases movement speed, because with us being the Flash, we do want to move around a lot quicker, that way we can charge the staff appropriately. And for the armor set, we are going to be doing a little bit of mixing and matching here. First off, we are going with the Lion Head of Opulence, and the reason being is because of its unique effect. After a successful hit with a 3 or 4 focus point attack, moderately increases our movement speed and reduces the stamina of all actions. Now, we are also going with the Long Scale Battle Robe. Vengeful Mirage will inflict Thunderbane, and for the final two sets, we are going with the Pilgrim Wrist Wraps and the Leg Wraps. And the reason why, because whenever you equip two of these armor builds, moderately increases our sprint speed. And for the Curios, this is where I made a small modification. We are going with 2 Cat's Eye Beads this time for that extra critical hit chance, and we are going all out whenever it comes to the critical damage by equipping 3 Beast Buddhas. And for the drink, we are going with the Stain J Gourd with those 7 sips and massively increases our drinking speed. Drinks, we are going with the Blue Bridge Romance. Each sip recovers 36% of maximum health, moderately increases our movement speed. Soaks, we are going with Tiger Relic. Using the gourd moderately increases critical hit chance for a short duration. And last but not least, we are going with the Double Comb Rooster Blood and the Death Stinger combo. The Death Stinger is going to poison us. The Double Comb Rooster Blood will immediately heal us, thus granting us a moderate increase of movement speed and critical hit chance. Okay, with all that said, let's go ahead and take a look at the stats to the right side. Our attack power is 172, critical hit chance is 23%, critical damage 202%, and damage bonus, we don't have anything, but we're about ready to change that right now. So first, we're going to be doing Spellbinder, and then we're going to take a drink. Now we take a look at the right side, and we have an attack power of 247%. We have a 47% critical hit chance. We have a 202% critical damage. That didn't change. And we have a nice 10% damage bonus. Okay, so let's go ahead and hop over to the spells. Okay, so for the spells, we are going to be rocking with Spellbinder. We are going to be rocking with Life-Saving Strand, We are not going to be using any transformations in this video. And last but not least, we are going to be rocking with Rock Solid on certain occasions. Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Gauntlet of Legends, where you guys know I love to prove my builds against multiple opponents, not just one. That way it shows the true value of the build. And the 3 battles that we are going to be going up against is the Monkey Mind, Brothers of May, and Relic Holders. So we are going to be kicking things off with Monkey Mind. Let's go ahead and go over the lineup. We only got 2 opponents, and that is Stone Monkey and the Gray Sage's Broken Shell. Alright guys, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into this thing. I will see you guys in there. Alright, here we go against Stone Monkey. So I'm going to get little buddy out, and I'm just going to do Spellbinder. And the reason being, we're not going to get into the shock state because he is actually immune to it, and we're not going to have that little charge, charge buff that we get with the Pilgrim armor. So this is how we're going to fight him. Light attack combo. There you go. A little bit of Resolute Strike just to kick him out of it. All right. He's going to disappear. He should be coming back right now. And a little bit of see-through. And now we're just going to go ham. I'm going to take a quick drink. That way I can get some benefits here. And look at all that gold. There we go. Resolute Strike. There we go. Uh-oh. Nice little thrust attack right there. Little bit of see-through right there. All right, light attack combo. Uh-oh. Don't forget about the other one. We're going to try to attack him as much as possible. I'm going to attack him on purpose. Wah and wah. All right. All right. I actually wanted to do a see-through right there, but I froze under pressure. All right. That's done. Now we got to wait on him. Little bit of see-through right there. And we're going to finish it off. And down goes Stone Monkey. He didn't even lay a hand on us. Moving on. All right, here we go against the Gray Sage's Broken Shell. All right, I'm going to wait on this. Now him, we can get in the shock state. So we're going to do this. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do this. Uh-oh. No, get away from me. Nope. Wow, he moves pretty quick. I just wish there was a way to do this a little faster. All right, he's going to try to attack me. I'm going to attack him too. Wow, he missed me. I don't know how he didn't hit me with all that. Oh, now he hits me. Wow, that didn't even really... That didn't do any damage. I just noticed that. All right. Okay. And see-through. Electrical attack. Uh-oh. The problem is, it is really hard to get him into the Thunderbane. Okay. Uh-oh, yep. I should have seen that coming. He catches me with that a lot. I was trying to get him into the shock state, but I forgot he likes to pop out that Rock Solid every now and again. Little bit of see-through right there. Okay, am I out of the shock state? I am. All right, so let's go ahead and get back into it. All right, I'm gonna hit him in the face. There we go. See? Uh-oh. Ah, dang it, it hit me. That never hits me. Oh my gosh. Little bit of vengeful mirage for him. All right, we got him in the shock state. That's what I was trying to do. Look at that. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay. Nice little attack right there. Nope, I don't want to take a ride on your flying Nimbus there, my guy. Okay. Oh, I did it again. And... oh, he got me. Ah, that's fine. Whoa, he is getting very aggressive. And pop goes the weasel. And that is it for the Great Sage's Broken Shell. Okay, not a bad time at all. It would have been a whole lot faster if he didn't catch me at the end there, but we managed to defeat Monkey Mind in just 4 minutes and 2 seconds. Total damage dealt, 87,182. Highest damage dealt, 6,259. Critical damage dealt, 47,452. 54.4% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely amazing. Having a lot of fun with this build already. Hopefully we can keep up the rhythm. Now, Shock State, I couldn't use it on Stone Monkey, but I was able to use it against the Great Sage's Broken Shell. And believe it or not, I think that's the first time I've ever landed Shock State on him, which is amazing. And that helps us out because it does lower his damage reduction whenever we put them in the Shock State. So, with all that said, guys, let's go ahead and head over to the next challenge. I will see you guys over at Brothers of May. But first, let's talk about our affiliates. We are officially affiliated with Bucked Up. Bucked Up has the latest and greatest products to get you through your gym lifestyle, as well as for your physical and mental well-being. And don't worry, Bucked Up even has you covered whenever it comes to the babes. All you guys have to do is put in my promo code RomanWolf814 and you will get 20% off of your entire order with Bucked Up. Let's get back to the action. Okay, everybody, here we are at Brothers of May. Let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So first off, we are going up against White-Clad Noble, Yellow Robe Squire, Green Cat Martialist, Venom Daoist, Pelak Stalwart, and Erlang the Sacred Divinity. Okay, with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into the action. I will see you guys in there. All right, here we go against White-Clad Noble. So let's go ahead. I'm going to get Spellbinder. I'm going to do a quick see-through right here. Give him a little bit of a love tap right there. Now we're going to run away. Try to get into the Shock State. Oh. Gave him a little spanking. Oh, he's going to do it again. All right, there we go. Light attack combo. Waha! Okay, nice. Just eating him up with light attack combos. Don't mind if I do. He is now in the Shock State. All right. Little bit of see-through. All right. Got him in the Shock State, and not to mention now we are in the Smash State. Light attack combo. And that is it for White-Clad Noble. He didn't even lay a hand on us. Moving on to Yellow Robe Squire. All right, here we go against Yellow Robe Squire, the dirtiest player in the game. All right, little buddy. Go ahead and take a drink. Now, we're going to get into the Shock State. He should chase after us. Bad piggy. Oh, no. I hit the wrong button. I hit circle instead of, well, not circle. I hit B. Little bit of see-through. Yeah, I hit the wrong button. I rolled. But, on the other hand, down goes Yellow Robe Squire. Moving on to Green Cat Martialist. All right, here we go against Green Cat Martialist. So, Spellbinder. Dodge. Staff spin. And let's get into a charged attack. And hopefully we can hit him right in the face. Oh, gotta watch out for this. All right, he hit us, but not a big deal. I gotta take a couple of drinks anyways. All right. That was actually a pretty good little hit. Oh, that was a late reaction. I barely got that. Okay, I don't want to play with fire anymore. And see, this is where the Tiger Tendon Belt would actually come in handy. All right. Okay. Nope. I think I'm out of the Shock State too. All right. Let's get back into the Shock State. Or try to. All right. Let's see if I can hit him right in the face. Nice. Now the problem is, I kind of wish the Shock State would like be infinite, but unfortunately it's not. I don't think there's anything that's ever infinite in this game. Unless it's the Wukong's stance in Chapter 6. For some odd reason, you get the Wukong stance all through the chapter. It goes through the Gauntlet Challenges too. Up. I hit B, but for some odd reason, it didn't register, but that's okay. Nope. All right. I see what you did there. We're gonna go ahead and finish him off. He's getting a little bit aggressive. All right, down goes Green Cap Martialist. Next up is Venom Daoist. All right, here we go against Venom Daoist. So we gotta be quick with it. There. Okay, now getting into the shock state is gonna be next to impossible, but we're sure gonna try. All right, we got it. Hopefully I can nail him. Right to the face. All right, finish off a light attack combo. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I did that too soon. I hit him with a Vengeful Mirage, though. All right. A little bit of see-through right there. I was trying to do a see-through right there. Speedy Gourd for the win. Little bit of see-through. And one more see-through. Uh-oh. Boink. Now it's over. Again, he could be a tricky little devil. All right, here we go against Pellax. So let's be a little bit careful here. Spellbinder. Dodge backwards. Little bit of see-through. All right, let's try to get into the shock state. All right, come on. I'm gonna see if I can hit him in the face. All right, cool. We managed to hit him in the face. Uh-oh. A little bit of Vengeful Mirages. All right, we're gonna go forward. He is now in the shock state, which is nice. Oh, I thought he was gonna do something else. Oh, okay, I guess we'll finish him off. Down goes Pellax Stalwart. Moving on to Erlang. All right, now it is time for Erlang. All right, I'm gonna watch out for... All right, let's get a little buddy. Let's go ahead and do a perfect dodge there. No! Speedy Gourd for the win. Little bit of see-through. All right. Well, I was trying to do another see-through, but it didn't go my way. Okay. All right, nice little hit by Erlang, not gonna lie. Dodge. Dodge. All right, come on, little buddy. All right. Ah, no, he hit me. That wasn't very nice of him. But who said Erlang was nice? You know what? In a way, he's kind of nice because he was Wukong's true friend. In the end, anyways. Because you got to think, the Jada Emperor actually did Erlang pretty dirty. Oh my gosh! I didn't let go of that thrust long enough, or fast enough. No! No, don't hit me! Oh my gosh. Not falling for that. And getting in the shock state really doesn't matter because he does the electrical attacks. And besides that, you really don't want him to be in the shock state because he could actually turn around and use that against you. So, you gotta be really careful. Oh no. I messed that up. I thought he was gonna do something else. Alright. Come on, big guy. Light attack combo. Dodge. What? Heat-seeking missile? All right, knocked him out of that. Ow. Ow, 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 ow. All right, Speedy Gourd for the win. Little bit of Vengeful Mirage. And I didn't get a see-through, but that's okay. Nope, not gonna get me again. Ow. Okay. All right, thank you for that. Watch out for that. Ow! That wasn't very... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my heavens. All right, there we go. Oh, watch out for that. Oh, I thought he was gonna get me with that, honestly. Light attack combo. Thrust. Dodge. Drink. The 2Ds of dodgeball. And pillar. Ah! Okay, I'm getting cocky here. All right, let's go ahead and finish him. There we go. And down goes Erlang. I was getting a little cocky at the end. I was having a little bit too much fun there. All right, cool, not bad. 7 minutes and 32 seconds on Brothers of May. So let's go ahead and go over the stats. Total damage dealt, 134,271. Highest damage dealt, 6767. 6-7. Don't you guys start. Critical damage dealt, 84,320. Oh man, why is it always the Brothers of May that always pulls up a reference of some sort? But anyways, so my thoughts on this build. Well, as you can see, a lot of attack power, despite the fact that it does negatively affect your damage reduction, but still has a lot to offer. Not to mention, the Stormflash Longstaff is severely underrated in my opinion. I get it. The Cyan Staff is better. I will concede to that. But there's still a whole lot that you could do with this staff. Oh, and just a little hint. I actually have a build later on in the future that uses the Stormflash Staff. So just a little hint for you guys. So hopefully you guys are going to enjoy that later on down. But for now, let's go ahead and keep this rhythm afloat. We are going to our final challenge. I will see you guys over there. All right, here we are. Relic holders, the last challenge of this series and of this video. Again, we say see you later here at Roman Wolf Gaming, not goodbye. So let's go ahead and go over the lineup. So first off, we are going up against Black Bear Guai, Yellow Wind Sage, Yellow Brow, 100-odd Daoist Master, Yaksha King, and Erlang Shen. And you got to face them twice, so technically we got 7 bosses to fight. All right, guys, with all that said, let's bring this on home. I will see you guys in there. All right, Black Bear Guai, let's get it. So, Spellbinder, let's take a drink. We're gonna charge. Oh no, I forgot to lock onto him. This is gonna be very, very bad. Can I still hit him? Yep, right to the face. I love it whenever my bosses get hit right in the face. Don't you guys agree? Hey, get back here. We gotta fight. Oh, cool. He's already in the shock state, too. Knocking him down. All right. Light attack combo. Oh, I thought that was going to knock him down, but I was sadly mistaken. Uh-oh. All right. Aw, man, he hit me. That's fine. Okay. We're going to wait on him on this. All right. A little bit of perfect dodges right there. He should be coming out. Oh, I thought he was gonna come out. Well, that ruined my plan. All right, let's go ahead and do a perfect dodge anyways. Dodge. Uh-oh. You definitely don't want that big bear landing on top of you now, do you? There we go. Staff spin. Bye-bye. And that's it for Black Bear Guai. Moving on to Yellow Wind Sage. All right, Yellow Wind Sage. You know what? I'm going to try something. Boom, baby. I'm glad that works. All right, now that I got him out of that, I'm going to run as fast as I can. Can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. Hit him right in the face. Now we are just gonna go complete ham on him. All right, there we go. He is in the shock state. Uh-oh. No, I can't get out. Yep, I knew he was gonna hit me. That's fine. Let's take a drink. All right. No. No, no, and no. Okay, watching out for that. Little bit of see-through. Okay, now we are back to our feature presentation. Right in the keister. All right. I do want to get in the shock state again, so let's go ahead and do that while he's down on the ground. All right. Okay, he is back in the shock state now, where his damage reduction is now low, and you gotta watch out for that tornado. And light attack combo for the win. Down goes Yellow Wind Sage. Moving on to Yellowbrow. All right, here we go. Spellbinder. All right, I'm just going to attack him regularly. Okay. There we go. I'm going to see if I can get into the shock state. Nope. All right. Nice little perfect dodge action. And yes, you can do a perfect dodge while you're charging. Pretty nice, huh? Right in the keister. All right. Now we can get him in the electric bane attack. All right, we're going to switch over to the smash stand. Oh, no, we're not either. All right, we're going to charge up. Okay. Because we got to knock him out of that gold form, unfortunately. A 3-point focus should do the trick. All right, knock him out of it. Yeah, get out of it. Let's get him into the shock state to lower his damage reduction. And now we're just going to keep attacking him. Usually it's a whole lot faster than this, but I wanted to get him into the shock state. Double smash dance to the face, and why not? A little thrust to end the action. Down goes Yellowbrow, moving on to 100-odd Daoist Master. All right, here we go against 100-odd Daoist Master. Spellbinder.
There's another strike for me.
A little bit of a perfect dodge. Up, get out of that. All right, let's go ahead and get into the shock state.
The rebels with might find no rightful demise.
Okay, we're in the shock state. All right, I gotta take a drink for the benefits anyway, so let's do it. What sucks is I kind of missed out on all those focus points. Wow, you can actually get him with Thunderbane? I didn't know that. All right, light attack combo. Uh-oh. All right, here he comes. 1, 2, 3, dodge. He's gonna try to grab us. No touchy. Nice little attack right there. Who knows? Maybe the electrical attacks does do a little bit more damage. I don't know if anybody knows that or not. I know it lowers their damage reduction whenever they're in the shock state, though, but I don't know. All right. And now we gotta wait for this. And watch his tail, dodge the sword, a little bit of a love tap, and then dodge again. Why is my PC freezing? That's not good. Okay, well, hopefully he doesn't grab me. Dodge backwards, finish off a light attack combo, which he's gonna parry. I'm gonna dodge that. Yeah, look at all the freezing that's happening. Watch the flash, dive forward, and this should be it. Yep, that's it for 100-odd Daoist Master. That was a little glitchy, so I'm glad that it came our way, but onwards to Yaksha. All right, here we go against Yaksha. So let me go ahead and get Spellbinder, take a drink, dodge forward, go to the left, dodge again. One more spinaroonie. All right, now it is time. Back off. I need to get into the shock state, my guy. All right, so let's try to get into the shock state. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hit him right in the face. There you go. All right, and now we're gonna continue everything. All right. Little bit of see-through. Oh, it didn't give me the see-through. All right, whatever. More thrusting. Oh, he kicked me. All right, we can run up to him. Perfect dodge. Light attack combo. Okay, run up to him. All right, a little bit of that. A little bit of this. Uh-oh. Speedy Gourd for the win. Bye-bye. Oh, no, he couldn't. I couldn't reach him. That's what I get for being cocky. And that's it for Yaksha. I was having a little fun there, but I thought the pillar stance was going to reach him. Nonetheless, on to Erlang. All right, here we go against this guy. I'm going to go ahead and get a little buddy. Rock solid. All right. Now we gotta get into the electric. Well, Thunderbane. I keep calling it Electric Bane, but who cares? Tomato, tomato. Hit him right in the face. Wow, that was actually a pretty good little attack. 2 perfect dodges. He's gonna get hit with Vengeful Mirage. I did not mean to complete the light attack combo, but I did anyways. More. All right. Oh, you can't get him with Thunderbane. That's good to know. All right. So phase number 1 completed. I'm gonna take another drink for the benefits. See-through. Perfect dodge. Well, nope, I didn't get a perfect dodge. Watch out for the axe. Watch out for the sword. All right. Ow, he hit me. Okay, dodge forward. Okay, not gonna lie, feel a little sluggish. Oh my gosh. All right. There we go. Nope, you're not gonna do that. All right, there we go. Oh, I tried to do a perfect dodge at the end of that, but it wouldn't let me. Oh, I dodged way too soon. That's my fault. All right. Okay. Oh boy. Nope, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna try to get all of our focus points. All right. Okay. Oh no, he caught me. Wow. And that's it. Vengeful Mirage took him out. That's funny. 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Not a bad time indeed. All right, so let's go ahead and go over everything. Relic holders, 8 minutes and 50 seconds. Total damage dealt, 235,198. Highest damage dealt was 7,013. Critical damage dealt, 128,363. 54.6% of our damage was done by critical damage. Absolutely amazing. This build is absolutely devastating. I think the looks of it, yeah, it's a little weird, but this thing packs one hell of a punch if you ask my personal opinion. And not to mention, yes, you do have to charge the staff. I do wish that they had a Curios or a Soak that would automatically get you into the shock state, but unfortunately we can't get that lucky. And yes, I did get a ton of questions about this. You do have to lower your shock resistance. All you got to do, go to Zoodog. This is what he looks like, just in case if you don't know what he looks like. And just get him to lower your resistance. Now, it is a pain in the butt because you do have to like redo all the statistics after lowering your resistance, but I honestly think this is worth it, especially for the staff. It does have one heck of an attack power. The speed is really good. Spellbinder really takes it on home. You got the Vengeful Mirage that really helps you put them into shock state, and whenever you get your opponents in shock state, it is an absolute godsend, and I love this build. I think it is one of my top 5, to be honest with you. Okay, with all that said, thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like the video. It truly helps out a lot. And please be cool to everybody out there. You have no idea what people are going through nowadays. A little bit of love, kindness, and respect goes a long way. And not to mention, it's absolutely free, so why not give it? Let's make a difference in this world by promoting positive energy with everyone that we come across. Because you have no idea how much of an impact on their lives that you're going to make just by putting a smile on their face. And if you guys aren't having a good day, I hope it gets better. And as always, I love you guys from the bottom of my heart. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Above all, everyone be safe. Let's go ahead and head over to the outro. Hey everybody, it's Roman Wolf, just catching you at the end of the video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, follow for more, as well as leave comments down below. And if you have no idea what you want to comment, just give yourself a shout out. You guys earned it. Also, don't forget to put in the comment section of how you guys enjoyed this series. With all that said, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.